ton state again, not because you planned it, but because you're literally scared dry. The nematode pauses, confused by its prey suddenly turning into what looks like a microscopic raisin. It nudges your dried-out body with its head, but there's no response, no movement, nothing worth eating. After a few more pokes, it slithers away to find something more obviously alive to munch on. You've just discovered your superpower by accident, playing dead so convincingly that you actually become temporarily dead. Dewdrop rehydrates you. You spring back to life, limbs unfurling as you gasp the microscopic equivalent of what the hell just happened. Did you just pause your own existence? Yes you did. Welcome to cryptobiosis, your species party trick that makes you basically unkillable. Now fully rehydrated and slightly traumatized, you're faced with your next challenge, growing up in a world where absolutely everything is trying to kill you. But how do you grow when you're already born as a fully formed mini-adult? Unlike other animals that go through cute larval stages, you came out of your egg already equipped with everything you'll ever have, just smaller. Talk about peaking early. The next few weeks are a blur of eating whatever fits in your tube mouth. Algae, plant cells, bacteria, you're not picky. You're the microscopic equivalent of a college freshman at a free buffet. Your method isn't exactly sophisticated. Poke a hole in a cell with your mouth tube, suck out the contents, move to the next one. It's not glamorous, but it gets the job done. Every day is a new challenge in your droplet world. Sometimes the water dries up completely, forcing you into that ton state again. Other times it floods with rain, washing you to entirely new locations. Once you end up in a puddle filled with other microorganisms, the same ones that might be swimming in that glass of pond water humans accidentally swallow while swimming. To them, you're the weird new kid. To you, it's a whole new world of potential food and potential predators. Speaking of predators, they're everywhere. Rotifers, spinning wheel-like creatures that create whirlpools to suck in food, are particularly annoying. You've learned to recognize the currents they create and waddle in the opposite direction. It's not elegant, but it keeps you from becoming someone's snack. One morning, disaster strikes again. The temperature plummets overnight and your water droplets begin to freeze. For most microscopic creatures, this is a death sentence. Ice crystals forming inside cells, rupturing membranes, game over. But not for you. As the ice crystals begin to form, your body produces special proteins that prevent the ice from damaging your cells. You enter another variation of your ton state, cryobiosis, as your metabolism grinds to a halt. The entire droplet freezes solid while you suspend inside like a prehistoric mosquito in amber. Days pass, maybe weeks. Temperature doesn't really register when you're in suspended animation. Then the spring sun melts your icy prison and you simply wake up. No damage, no frostbite, not even a microscopic case of hypothermia. Just another Tuesday for a tardigrade. What's it like to keep pausing and unpausing your existence? It's like everyone else is playing life on normal mode while you have the ability to hit save and come back later. The problem is, every time you unpause, the world has changed around you. The ice finally melts. 8 months have passed since you froze, an eternity in the micro world. You're now fully grown, still microscopic at about 0.5 millimeters long, but basically a giant in tardigrade terms. That's about the size of the period at the end of this sentence, which doesn't sound impressive until you remember you started life 10 times smaller. Your translucent body has a plump, bear-like appearance that would be almost cute if humans could actually see you without specialized equipment. As you regain your bearings, you realize you're not in the same moss patch anymore. The freezing and thawing has carried you to new territory, garden soil in someone's backyard. Around you, huge mountains of dirt particles tower like skyscrapers, with massive plant roots thick as redwood trees from your perspective. The soil is teeming with life. Bacteria colonies spread like microscopic cities. Your first order of business? Food. Being frozen for 8 months works up an appetite. You spot a cluster of algae growing in a thin film of moisture and waddle over, your 8 legs moving in an awkward pattern that would be embarrassing if anyone important was watching. Your tube-like mouth pierces a cell wall and you suck out the contents like you're drinking from a juice box. 1 down, about 100 more to go before you feel satisfied. As you finish your meal, something catches your attention. Another tardigrade, about your size, is moving through the soil nearby. And this one gives off a distinctly different vibe. It's a female. Your tiny tardigrade heart, yes, you have one, beats faster. After months of solitude, encountering another of your kind feels like stumbling upon a celebrity. Mating as a tardigrade isn't exactly romantic. There's no dinner date, no Netflix and chill, not even a cheesy pickup line about water bears and honey. It's more like awkward microscopic square dancing. You approach cautiously. She could decide you're more snack than soulmate if you make the wrong move. The courtship, if you can call it that, involves circling each other while waving your front legs in what scientists might generously call a mating dance, but looks more like eight-legged jazz hands. Once she's decided you're acceptable genetic material, the real action begins, and it's, well, weird. You can watch it on her